Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In The Money Stocks. Today is Friday, October 10th, 2014. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts here. The S&P 500 E-mini futures are trading lower this morning by about 4 points, but they were down much more around 6 o'clock this morning. They have come rallying back a little bit. Yesterday, the market tumbled and rumbled, was completely annihilated on the charts. So we'll see if today's market can sustain itself. Generally, after a big decline like we saw yesterday, the next trading day, we see a more subdued, more relaxed atmosphere, and normally we call it a pause day. So we'll see if that does take place, but nonetheless, you do have some fear out there, and you never know what can happen going into a weekend. This coming weekend, we also have, I believe, the Columbus Day holiday on Monday and the Canadian Thanksgiving Day holiday coming up on October 13th. So maybe traders don't want to be too long into the weekend. We'll see how that all plays out. But either way, right now futures are down about 4.5 to 5 points to 19.20.5 per contract. Now there are a lot of stocks out here today, so let's get right into the charts and let's see what we have out here. But we're going to start off today with Microchip. MCHP is the ticker symbol. Stock is getting hammered. It closed at $45.54. It is right now trading at $40.91. This is a stock we will trade this morning in the intraday stock chat. I do have gap levels already worked out. The calculations are done. So if you want to come over and trade this with us, please take a 7-day free trial to our intraday stock chat, and we'll have that out there posted right at 9 o'clock in the morning. But this is an equity we will look to play today. MCHP is the ticker symbol, so keep that on your radar. This stock is in motion. Family Dollar, FDO, is the ticker symbol. They had earnings. Stock closed at $77.75. It's pretty much right there now, $77.01. So not making any type of big moves. Obviously, this is a stock that has a takeover bid in it and things of that nature. So I'm not sure we're going to get much to do on it, but we will keep this on our radar today in the intraday stock chat. Let's take a look at Symantec. They broke up into two, or they're going to break up into two companies. Stock right now is trading at $23.33. I don't think anybody even cares. So again, generally when company breaks into two parts, usually has a big pop or some type of premium. You saw that yesterday. It dissipated, and now I don't even think anybody even cares about Symantec. So again, we'll probably look to trade it at some point today. This was a stock that just a week ago we were short, and we covered the short trade for a nice gain. But all in all, we'll see where this thing trades out today, but this is on our radar for a potential play. Next one up is Tesla Motors. Tesla has had a real big slide this morning. Yesterday the stock closed at $257. Looks like Elon Musk came out with some news on his Generation D, or whatever he calls it. So Tesla did have some news today, but the stock is getting hammered a little bit this morning. So all in all, we will be looking to play Tesla. We play the stock a lot in the intraday stock chat, so we will look to be playing it today. We'll have levels for you once the market opens. So again, if you want that trade, come on over to the In The Money Stocks chat room, take a 7-day free trial, and you'll see everything that we're doing. Let's take a look at Mobileye, MBLY. This has been a high flyer as of late, but today the stock is getting hit. Closed at $54.19. It's now trading at $50.50. The only level I'm seeing that looks attractive for Mobileye, and there's not a lot of data on the charts because this is a fairly new issue. The stock has only come public right around late July in 2014. But I'm going to watch the $44 level. If it can get down to 44, there could be a potential play. And again, we'll look at this on the intraday charts a little bit closer. But right now I'm eyeing the $44 level. Let's take a look at Fastenal. Right now, FAST stock is trading at $44.81, closed at $44.70. It's been all over the map. They did report earnings. The level I'm watching for Fastenal today, believe it or not, is going to be down around $43.20. I think there could be a short-term bounce area around there. That's the only level that really interests me at the moment. So we'll keep this one on the radar. We'll see how it plays out going forward. Let's take a look at MTW, which is Manitowoc. This stock right now is trading down at $18.50. It closed yesterday at $21.53. So another stock that's just getting beat up and torn apart here. But the level that I'll be watching for this one would be around $16.35. I also like the $14.35 level. So couple levels to watch on the long side for MTW if it does trade down a little bit lower. Right now, there may be a little bit more support initially at around 1834, but that might hit that in the pre-market, and then I'd be a little bit more skeptical of it. But right now, the 1830, 1825 level could be a first level for a small bounce in Manitowoc. Now, there are a lot of stocks that are getting hit today, but there are some stocks that are trading a little bit higher. So if you take a look at Lakeland Industries, LAKE, this has been on a tear to the upside. The stock is just taken off. It's now trading at around $21 a share. They make the hazmat suits for the Ebola virus and these other, terrible diseases. But if you take a look at the daily chart, this is not a pattern you want to buy the stock with. So as much as, it may be a good thing to own right now, a hazmat suit, you don't want to own the stock because the stock is up just too much. This is not a pattern where people want to get in on a stock like that. Now the stock at the moment, Lakeland Industries, is trading around $21. It's not reflective here, but you can see it on my 10-minute chart right around 2080. But you do not want to own the stock up here. That move is already built in to the stock price. So as a little quick lesson, that is not a pattern that traders would want to own. So stay away from Lakeland Industries today. This is a candidate that can fade in the morning hour. All right, let's get over to the gold market. You're going to see gold futures right now trading down $2.80. Gold had a decent day yesterday. Let's take a look at the GLD this morning. GLD right now is trading at around 117.50, closed at 117.64. So we'll see if gold stalls out here. Remember, gold trades opposite the dollar yen. If you take a look at the dollar yen this morning, first thing you're going to notice is that the dollar yen is getting a bid. As the dollar yen moves higher, this inflates the stock market and it depresses the price of gold. You're not going to hear this stuff on CNBC. I'm telling you it here. So again, you want to watch dollar yen. Let's go over to the oil market. Oil's down again pretty sharply, trading lower by $1.60 to 84.17. Oil is severely oversold. Do not look to go short oil now. I know a lot of amateur traders are trying to short oil because they hear these people on TV saying it's going to 50, it's going to 40. It may very well go there one day, but it's not going there right now. Don't short oil at this stage of the game. It is severely oversold. So you do not want to be short oil now. Let's go over to the USO. USO at the moment is trading at around 31.68. Again, maybe it has a little bit more downside if oil flushes, but the downside at this stage of the game is limited. Okay, so do not try to jump on a short on oil at this stage of the game. You do not want to fight that. It is already depressed. It has been already beaten down, and all of the news is already factored into the cards, at least most of it. All right, let's go back to the futures market real quick. You'll see futures are trading lower by 3 points to 1922. Now today is a Friday. Generally on a Friday, the markets finish flat to slightly positive. That's normally what we look for on a Friday. So we'll see if the market does give us that. I know a lot of people are saying, hey, this market's going to tumble, but that is not necessarily the case on a Friday. Generally on a Friday, markets will find some stability. Remember, the powers that be don't want to have ruined confidence going into the weekend. That's when people will spend money. That's when people will go out to dinner. That's when people will do things, repair their homes over the weekend. Believe me, if people start to see the stock market tumble, nobody's going to go spending anything, and they're going to put the brakes on this economy where the same buck gets passed around to everyone. So be very, very careful here. But nonetheless, futures are trading down $2.25 this morning. With that being said, everybody have a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.